Today, I'm letting the wheel take over to decide who will end up playing for our team. Will we get lucky and go 82-0 on our way to becoming NBA champions? Or will the wheel ruin our season by giving us a team full of bench warmers and 40 overalls? Oh my god. Let's find out. So we're going to be running two wheels. We have a wheel full of NBA teams, and then we'll go to a second wheel that'll decide which player we get on that team. I'll show you that right now. Yeah, so on this wheel, we have ones like the first player on the team currently, second, third, all the way to the 12th man. And then we have like the all-time best to the all-time fifth best, favorite player from that team, the worst player from that team currently, and then 40 overall. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get spinning. Utah Jazz. That's not one that I like to get, especially with how the current roster looks. I'm not looking forward to this one. Yeah, that just feels like a bad start. But let's see who we end up getting. The 10th man on the Jazz. What a horrible start. Oh my god. So it looks like the 10th best player here on the Jazz is Taylor Hendricks, 74 overall. At this rate, we're going 0-82. All right, back to the wheel of teams to figure out who our second player will be. Golden State. That's a lot better. If we get one of those top like all-time dudes, that'll be insane. Hopefully maybe we can end up with like Steph or Jimmy. I just don't want another really low roster guy. Let's see who we get on the Warriors. The 7th man. Starting off just genuinely terrible. Oh my Jesus Christ. 7th man on the Warriors is AirPods. I'm really not liking the start to this video. All right, on to our third spin. Let's please take this in a better direction. Because them first two picks were not it. Chicago Bulls. Give me an all-time player. That's what'll save us here. Because so far, our best player is a 77. All right. Get us right wheel. Because, oh my god. All right. We're in here. Patrick Williams. Back to the wheel of teams. This is demoralizing already. We got to get something turning around here. Because New Orleans Pelicans, that's not a good sign. Give me something. Give me Zion. Please. 7th man. What are we doing? We can only roll 10 and 7. Our luck here is unreal. Okay, Yves Missy, at least we get a big man. He's our highest overall too, so I'm not going to complain, but we need a star. We're going to go 0-82 or just win a couple of games. All right, we're back at the wheel. I'm not liking this wheel so far. If I spin it, maybe I'll get different luck, or I've been using the button every time, so maybe I'll do the actual spin. Come on. Come on. Golden State again. Could be Steph. I'll take it. Come on, number 30. Come on, Steph. All-time third best. That's what I'm talking about. We needed this. Okay, so we got the third best Warrior of all time. I'm going off of, for all of these all-time players, I'm going off of the Bleacher Report website. So let's scroll down and see what we get. Number 1 is obviously, yeah, we got Wilt, Steph, and number 3 is... Rick Barry? He can hoop with 1965? Okay. I'll write him down. He's our high. He's like a 95 or something in 2K, so I'm not going to complain, but good lord. Old heads rejoice on this one. Actually, if you were alive to see Rick Barry play, you're not an old head, you're a fossil. All right, Rick Barry's better than the other guys we've got, but we got a lot of good ways to go if we want to make a good team here. Cleveland, that's a really good one. The reason I like Cleveland is because they have some great all-time players that I could get, like LeBron or Kyrie, but if you look at their current roster, the top few are really good, so we could end up with an amazing player here. And... and we roll the worst player on the team. You can't make this up. All right, we're here at the Cavs roster, and the worst player is Luke Travers, 69 overall, ISO sniper with C+ 3-point shooting. Welcome to the team, Luke Travers. Who are you? All right, we're back at the horrible evil wheel, and let's see if it stays horrible and evil, or if we can get someone better finally. Detroit. They've been on a tear recently. Hopefully we can get a good player or a good all-time player. I'll take Ben Wallace, please. Just don't give me worst again. I mean, don't give me like the 4th all-time third best. Let's go. We're rolling the same things. What is going on? But yeah, all-time third best. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, I'm here on the top 25 list for Detroit. A bunch of the stuff is either not loading or it's just like copyrighted or like unlisted YouTube videos and stuff. But if we go down here to the bottom, we get Ben Wallace, like I said I wanted. So we got a really good scorer in Rick Barry, and we got a defensive menace in Ben Wallace. Things have picked up a bit in the last few picks, getting Rick Barry and Ben Wallace. Let's keep that streak going and hopefully get somebody that can actually start on the team. Orlando Magic? Yeah, I'll take that too. A lot of opportunity here to get a really good player, so 5th best. Okay, so we're getting a starter on this Magic team. That's not something I can complain about because we've been getting scrubs. All right, so we get Wendell Carter Jr. here on the Magic. Not the best player, but a top 3 player from what we've gotten, I think, or top 2. So yeah, I can't complain. A-3. He can actually get stuff done on the court, and that's what we need. All right, we're already at spin number 9 here. And we land on the LA Clippers. Okay, this could be interesting. I think this is kind of a middle of the road spin in terms of what we could have gotten, but let's see who we get. All right, LA Clippers. What's the wheel gonna decide? 9th man. This is ridiculous. What is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. No, not Chris Paul. We're gonna be below 500. Oh my god. Demon CP3. If we would have got one of their top players of all time, we would have had the almost MVP Chris Paul. We're stuck with the 76 overall version of Chris Paul. Okay. The wheel can't keep getting away with this. This is insane. Give me something good. Chicago Bulls again. Give me an MJ. Give me a Scottie Pippen. Give me a Joakim Noah. All-time 2nd best. That is what I'm talking about. All right, so Bleacher Report has it as Scottie Pippen, and yeah, that's a really good pickup. Luck's finally turning in our favor. Okay, so we only got 5 spins left. We're gonna need to keep this pace up of getting really good players if we want to do anything here. Hey, give me Wembanyama. Give me Tim Duncan. I have a good feeling about this one. Spurs. Who are we gonna get? I don't even know what to say at this point. We get a 40. When we get the Spurs, we get a 40? Oh my god. If you've seen my 40 overall rebuild video, we're going to throw that guy in there. Zach Zachary. Worst player in NBA history. Welcome to our team. Can we please get something good for once? Phoenix Suns. Please. Give us something good. Oh my god. What is happening? Actually, I don't think the best number we've rolled is the 5th best player on the team. Do you know how insane that is? Who even is the worst player? I have no idea. Jamare Bouye. Yeah, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but welcome to the team, I guess. My favorite, the wheel. Please give us... What are we gonna get? New York Knicks. That's a good team. Good all-time and good current. Let's get somebody good, please. I'm begging the wheel at this point. Anything. Any good Knicks player. Please. Favorite player of all time. That's what I'm talking about. This team might actually win some games now, because welcome to the team, Carmelo Anthony. Okay, we only got a couple of these spins left. Let's hope the wheel locks in and gets us somebody really good to add to... I couldn't speak there, but yeah, we got the Cavs. I can't complain about that. Let's get LeBron. Let's get Kyrie. Let's get somebody good, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're back at the team's wheel. We got another 40 overall. I deleted it from the wheel because that's ridiculous. 240 overalls, that's enough for me. We need somebody good for this last spin so we can actually have a competent team. Speaking of somebody good, looks like we could end up with a Dallas Mav best player. I don't know if I'd rather get like an all-time guy like Dirk or favorite player of all time. That's exactly what we needed. Who do I want here? I love Dirk, but I love Luka. Kyrie's amazing too, but we have the opportunity to get Luka Magic or Dirk Nowitzki on the team. I love both of them dudes, but I guess who do we need? Like, what do we need on the team? Do we need a point guard or do we need a power forward? Because obviously we already have Ben Wallace to run the center and we have Carmelo Anthony to run the power forward. We don't really have a standout point guard, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Luka Doncic. Okay, so we're here in the game. We have the team assembled. We're running with an expansion team, the Las Vegas Aces, just so we didn't take over a team that's currently in the league. But we have a really solid roster here. We got Scottie at a 97, Luka as well at a 97, Rick Barry's a 95, Melo at a 92. Ben Wallace to round out that center at an 89, and then the rest of the team is bad though. Like 79, 77, 77, 76, 75. Yeah. Our bench unit is horrible. We're just hoping our starting five can be so dominant that they outdo whatever negatives come with the bench lineups. I guess too, you could also run where you have a couple of the stars out and then the rest sitting, so that maybe the stars can cook while the bench guys just hopefully don't give up too many buckets on defense. But yeah, how we're running this and the way that makes most sense to me is Luka at the 1, Scotty at the 2, Rick Barry at the 3, Melo at the 4, and Wallace at the 5. And then our bench guys, we're going down to Chris Paul. He's getting minutes, unfortunately, but hopefully like these couples almost 80s can cook a little bit. I don't have a lot of fear that we're going to lose too many games, but I feel like this kind of bench production could be really, really detrimental in the playoffs. But let's get to simulating. First game of the season, the guys got whooped by Wemby and company. What? Vic had 23 from Harper. Our guys, what's going on? That has to be an outlier. So we're 30 games into the season here. We started with that terrible loss, but then we rattled off 26 straight wins and then got a loss against the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Wolves in a back-to-back. But yeah, we're in a really good spot here at 27-3, approaching halfway done with the season. So just over halfway through the season, we're sitting at 39-3, 1 game in front of the Timberwolves, 6 games in front of the best team in the Eastern Conference. Our leading scorer is Luka, averaging 25 a game just about, with almost 9 assists. Yo, did we lose to the Nets? All right, so we rounded out the season at 73-9. Jokic is your MVP, averaging 29.5, 13, and 10 on insane splits. Harper's your rookie of the year. Kuminga's your 6th man. Wemby your DPOY. And AirPods is your most improved with 6 points. And we have coach of the year. So our Luka and the Lakers Luka both make All-NBA 3rd team. Scotty makes defensive 1st team. And Ben Wallace makes defensive 2nd team. And I think it goes without saying we're comfortably the 1 seed. 73-9 is crazy, but let's see who we play in the play-in. Looks like it'll be Jokic and the Nuggets. The first round isn't that exciting, so I'm just going to sim through these games. And yeah, that's a sweep against the Nuggets. And it looks like we're going to end up playing OKC in round 2, which I don't like that. I'm going to be quite honest. We do have the better team. That's not even a discussion, but if any team could do anything against us, it's them, just because they are stacked. We make it out with 2, 3, they win a game. They win a 2nd game. Okay, and we're out of there in 6. Game 7, Minnesota versus Dallas. Your winner is Dallas. So we're going up against the Mavericks here. They got AD, they got Kyrie. Where's Cooper Flag? He's on the team. They're just not starting him. Whatever. It's not my organization. Maybe in this universe, they didn't fire Nico Harrison. These ones I will run with Simcast just in case there is one close so we can jump in and see the guys. This one doesn't look like it'll be close. 100-86. That's 26 from Doncic, 18-12 from Pippen. Yeah, so that first game's a victory. Let's see what happens in the second. 41-point quarter. They try to mount a comeback, but it's too late, and we pull away. Another huge win. Rick Barry with 38 points. That's ridiculous. 20 free throws. If NBA Twitter was in this universe, they're probably going crazy about them Rick Barry free throws. This one was close, and then we rattled off like 13 straight in the final minutes to bring it to a 124-108. Scottie Pippen with 31 and 10. Rick Barry 27. He's going crazy with the free throws, but he doesn't miss them. Wow, just domination. 26, 26, 24, 18, 13. Wendell Carter, what? Ricky chilled on the free throws, it looks like. He also was bricking threes. So was Scotty. So was Luka. So was Carmelo. So was Patrick Williams. What? I guess we're on to the finals. Scotty's your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Jalen Brunson is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 33 a game. Dang, they're destroying us. It's not close until it is, but they take game 1. They win by 7. Luka tried, but Jalen Brunson, 42 bomb. Wow. It's hard to win when your opponent scores 42. But yeah, we get out of here with a victory in this game. 30 points from Rick Barry. He's back on it with the free throw stuff. Luka with 22. A lot of rebounds between Melo and Pippen. Brings the series back tied. Let's sim this 3rd game. Really not close. 14-point victory. Jalen Brunson at 34, but we had a few 20-point games and almost 4. Game 4, hopefully one of these can be close. Looks like it's close going into the 4th. It just didn't end close. We win by 9. Jalen Brunson with 22, OG with 20, 25 and 25 for Carmelo and Rick Barry. We're up 3-1, so this might be the last game. Let's simcast it, see if it's close. Hopefully it's close so we can jump in. It's looking close. only up 3 with 2 minutes left. Or they're up 3 with 2 minutes left. Yeah, let's jump in. So Carmelo bricks it, but they're still up 3. Can we get out of here with a victory and win the NBA Finals? Or will the Knicks blow out a victory and extend this series? As Scotty with the spin move, it does not drop though. Anunoby up the floor, passes it to the corner. Brunson, 3, bucket. Up 6 for your New York Knicks. Luka dribbles it up the court, gets the screen, but Luka drops Jalen Brunson for the layup. Oh my god. What a nasty move. Jalen Brunson looking stupid. That was just nasty. That was disrespectful from Luka, I'm not gonna lie. Inbounds to Anunoby to Jalen Brunson. He probably wants his revenge. Not Scotty. Delay doesn't drop. That's a rebound there for Jordan Clarkson. Passes it up to OG Anunoby, who takes the 3, and that is nothing but net. Swishes it to give them a 7-point lead with only 1:25 on the clock. Ball's inbounded back to Luka, going to work against Jalen Brunson. Step back midi. Cash cuts the lead to just 5. If they can get a stop here and get another basket, that'll be a 1-possession game. As Jalen Brunson goes to work on Luka, gets the lay to drop with a crafty finish there at the end. Luka taking it on himself, passes it to the corner. Pippen 3. Doesn't drop. That's a rebound for Cat. Gives it to Jalen, who dribbles it up the court. They got 50 seconds left in this game. He passes it out to OG, who gives it to Cat. Cat's being guarded by Carmelo, but he gives it up to Mitchell Robinson. Luka goes for the steal. Anunoby with the 3. Bucket again. This game's looking out of reach at this point with only 36 seconds left on the clock. I'm gonna need some heroics. Luka pulls up for 3. Does not drop, and yeah, the Knicks will get out of here with a win in Game 5. Yeah, let's go to the next game. So it was Luka and Melo dropping 24 and 22. The story on the other side is a 40 bomb from Jalen Brunson, along with some really good work from the rest of the squad. All right, we're in this Game 6. Can the Aces pull out of here with an NBA championship? Or will the Knicks bring it back? And it looks like they do. Up 4 with 2. We're jumping in on this one. It looks like Josh Hart will inbound the ball here as we're up 4 with 2 minutes on the clock. A basket here will do wonders for them as Mikal pulls up for 3. It does not drop. Carmelo with the board up to Barry. Barry dribbling it. Passes it into the post. Carmelo mid-range, and it's money even though he has 2 defenders on him. That gives us a 6-point lead. Only 1:50 on the clock. Brunson once again going to work against Luka. Luka gets back on D, but Brunson blows by, takes a mid-range, and it doesn't fall. What a wide open shot and what a horrible miss from Brunson. This might cost them the finals game. Luka goes to work against Mikal Bridges. It doesn't fall. Anunoby goes up the court. Top of the key, gives it to Mikal. Corner to Brunson, guarded by Rick Barry. Out to Anunoby. He's been light up from 3, but he doesn't get it to fall. Only 1:10 remaining as we go up the court. Rick Barry passes it to Luka. Into Wallace, and that's a lay. Up to an 8-point lead. This could spell the end for the Knicks here. Mid-range pull-up. Wow. They can't get, yeah, they're choking in the clutch. They can't get anything to drop. This game's looking over. Carmelo scores the basket. Jalen doesn't get it to fall. Mitchell Robinson out. Anunoby, bucket, doesn't fall again. Yeah. Looks like the Aces are your NBA champions. Rick Barry. Money. They can't score and we can't miss. I think we got really lucky towards the end of the wheel spins, getting some pretty good guys in terms of cohesion. Like, we got a point guard, power forward, center. We got Rick Barry and Scottie Pippen to play the wing. I think that ended up being a really good final stretch to get us a really solid team as the Aces win your NBA championship. They crying. There's our coach, I think. But yeah, even with our lack of depth, our starting unit managed to get it done. The Knicks just didn't have enough to take us down. And we have Luka here lifting the Larry O'Brien. Carmelo in the background celebrating with Patrick Williams. Ben Wallace, hold that thing. Pause. All right, so Jalen Brunson, 37 points in that final game. Cat with 32 and 9. On our side, it was Luka with 27 and 14. 10 of 17 from the field is crazy. Scotty with 24. Carmelo with 24. Rick Barry with 23. Rick Barry with that many free throws. Hold on, Rick Barry got 6 offensive boards too? How tall is he? Okay. He gets out of there with the finals MVP, averaging 21, 8.5, 4.5 on 45% from the field, 30% from 3, which is pretty terrible, 93% from the free throw line. I thought that video was really fun. If you want me to do more wheel videos like that, I have a really good time doing them, and I know people love watching them, so let me know if there's any other ideas you want to see, and please leave a like on the video, leave a comment if you want, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.